Hello there, I'm Barbara Serra. These are the headlines on Al Jazeera. World leaders meeting at the G20 summit in Russia remain divided on how best to address the issue of military intervention in Syria. The US president is seeking support for a military strike on Syria, but most leaders are skeptical over any action that doesn't have UN backing. Finding consensus on the issue will not be an easy task. Barnaby Phillips has more now from St. Petersburg.
There doesn't seem to be any hint of any compromise. Vladimir Putin's press secretary, Dmitry Peskov, said that none of the evidence the Americans had presented was convincing.
Meanwhile, inside Syria, al-Qaeda-backed rebels have reportedly taken control of the historic town of Maalula. Located just outside the capital, Damascus, the town's population is mainly Christian. Amateur video posted online is said to show fighters from groups such as the Al-Nusra Front exchanging gunfire with government fighters at one of the town's checkpoints. Egypt's Interior Minister Mohammed Ibrahim has survived an assassination attempt unscathed after a car bomb blew up his convoy. Afterwards, he warned that a wave of terrorism by the government's opponents is just beginning. The United Nations is warning that the Central African Republic is close to becoming a failed state. It follows a recent upsurge of violence and looting by armed fighters in poorer areas of the country. The UN has been discussing an African-led international peacekeeping force and investigating human rights violations. Lots more on that and all the other stories that we are covering on our website. The address on your screens right now, aljazeera.com. Well, those were the headlines on Al Jazeera, and that's all from me, Barbara Serra. Bye-bye.